What is happening, ladies and gents? Slayman here playing some more Expeditions Viking, and I tried to leave camp, and this happened. A man steps out of the grayness, a shapeless figure, dithering into existence. You can't see his face, but you remember him. I can see most of his face right there. Grimmer? He nods heavily. Welcome to Helheimer. More figures appear now, rising out of the ground. They float lazily, aimlessly, away from you, heads hung low, dicks hung even lower, feet dragging heavily. The wanderer turns his back on you and begins to walk. You execute him with extreme and precise prejudice. You make a choice, and then you make another. With your nose up against the strings, you cannot see the pattern it weaves. One day you will tell, I have not brought you here. Was such a thing is not my purview. Your fear has brought you here. I have no fear, except for dudes that I can't see their faces. And speaking in social situations. You will fill this place with the ghosts of innocence. That is the price you pay to be remembered. Thank you. I thank you for showing me this. Yep. All right. Oh, you blink once, twice. You're sitting up in your tent, heart beating like the wings of a frightened bird. Sweat drips from your brow onto your hot, steamy chest. Then it slides lower down into the crack of your anus. The bleak landscape from your dream slowly fades from sight, and you finally manage to convince yourself that you're back in your tent. On the other side of thin canvas, nothing moves except the wind. It takes some time before you're able to drift back to sleep. Oh, yay. Something happened. Neff just healthy again. She had like a leg injury or something. Can we leave now? Down to here? Booyah. Nice. What the hell was that? A whole place popped up over there. Nice. Alright. I could bring Morkant, but he's indifferent. What would I bring him over? Gunner? I like Gunner's shield pull away whenever I get into combat. I don't even remember what we're doing here. My brain's like a sieve. Just sorts it all out. Was this one of the places that Morkant wanted to go to? I think it was. It was the closest place. I'm sure we'll find quests aplenty. And things to loot aplenty. I should also see if it's time to start a new project in my home base. Golden waves of neatly sequestered farmland give way to increasingly close clusters of farmhouses as you and your herd make your way towards the seat of the Northumbria's king. A woman sings in the distance. The city is built on the junction between two rivers. If you secured the permission, you could simply sail the friendship directly into the city in the future. I like it. New quest. Pier access. Okay. Not long after the ancient walls of Eufrorech heave into view on the other side of the small river, you encounter a group of people very much dressed for business. At their front, a young man has planted himself in the middle of the road with his feet shoulder-width apart. Back straight, hands together, hands gathered in front of him. Why does he have so many hands to gather? Despite his guardly stance, he greets you with a bright smile that strikes you as genuinely friendly.
Welcome to Leofric, strangers. My name is Leofric, and I'm the King's champion. Word of your arrival has preceded you here.
Hail Oxal, I am Poopsbjorn, son of Popsbjorn. We have come to speak to your king.
It seems our interests align. His Majesty has asked me to ensure that you'll visit him as soon as you are able. Stories of your actions in Scarborough have made it to the King's Osred's court. It seems you've made a good impression on the villagers there. We are quite eager to learn more about who you are and why you have come to our fair shores.
I have no interest in speaking. Then allow me to give you a demonstration. You know what? Give the crap. I'm tired of all this talking and even more talking. And we're here to kill everything and everybody. Not really, but I guess that's what we're doing. I didn't think this through. I can not kill him. I'm just giving him an example, right? I want to open the pathway for people, so I got to step. Yeah. It's unfortunate, but I had to do it. Sure. Ooh, he exposed himself. Right. Mistakes. Somebody told me I should try something. And they're right, I should. But I forgot. So, not gonna happen. Can you harry them too, please, real quick? Thanks. Nope, that didn't work. Oh my god, can we all land it? I want to not all land it. You son of a... Why do you have so much health? What the... Why only 20 expected damage? I'm not injured. He's level 8. Is that why? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Definitely didn't think this through. Okay. All right. Well, what about... I need to take an attack of opportunity here. Oh. Switching my movements? No? Weird. Just want to move here. I think I'm gonna kick this guy. Okay. Roskva, you need to allow Eslefher to come out here, please. Thank you. Stun him. Does his kick? I don't remember if his kick has the thing, so we're just gonna do this. Okay, alright. Little crowd control action. Never hurt anybody except for the people that I'm crowd controlling. Demoralize? Yeah, I'll take that. And I mean, I guess we shoot this guy. give him a little charge? Smack. He gets concussed. That's with. It looks almost the same. 54 to 56 versus. Okay, it adds some. Let's do this. Reasonable.
Hailstorm! No! He took what I was gonna do!
Holy shit! He hit me for half. Damn. He may have made a mistake.
You win this one.
In you know. Do I actually have to be physically touching them? I don't like it, because that means it makes me waste a turn. Action already spent, but shit. I mean, god damn it. All right. Well. Look at the little damage we do to this guy. That's crazy. It's crazy. Alright, I can get 3.
This looks like a wonderful place.
Or it could miss this guy. That's cool. I think we're gonna lose. Grapple, bitch! I don't know what good that does other than I can stab him in the face. Yep. Well, it was nice knowing me. Oh, jeez. Why? Why? Oh, God. Alright. We're not gonna lay siege to this town. Not when it's the king guy we're going to see. I was feeling sassy. And I never just attack the guards. Who does? Who does that? Who plays that way? I don't think I've ever played that way. Just like every guy you walk up to, it's like, hey, what's going on? Die now! I don't see how you end up with any factions that still like you, because every time you go to their town, you just kill everybody. Sure, you have lots of loot. But what good does that do you? Hi, how's it going? I'm going over here. You don't care? Okay, apparently they don't care. When was the autosave? I don't... Sir? Sir? What does it say that I said to him? Nothing? Okay, bye. Have a great time. I hope you're not here for trouble, Norseman. I've done plenty already. You look strong. Ever try your hand at farm work? I've tilled a field or two, but I left that life behind. Shame. Shame! Lost most of our lads when they took the king's penny to fight the wild men. Pox took the rest.
Tough times, huh?
Ain't that the truth? My wife and I won't be able to bring in the harvest. Tough times we live in. All right. Cool. Allow me to rob you real quick. What a sad sack over there. I feel like these guys are broken. Are you guys broken? Should I, like, walk out and walk back in or something? Did I break them by initiating combat? I mean... Everybody looks alright. We're off to a stellar beginning to this episode, that's all I gotta say. Got taken to the Frostheim place. Helheim. I don't remember what it was called. The place, you know, Thor movies, where Loki's from, right? Those? Yeah, something like that. Spoilers. By Gandalf. And then we went into town and picked a fight with the guard that we lost, so then we broke them. Oh, there we go. I just said leave and go back in. That's who I am. And he said, yeah, it's cool.
Then we'll visit your king at once.
He bows his head politely.
Thank you. Please allow us to lead the way to the king's hall.
But I gotta loot first, you know? Or... Right, I got it and left.
It was like, it's gone! Stop it. Stop it. Alright. Now we're good. Gonna loot. You sons of bitches made everything stealing. They're leading me to a back alley. What in the... Why is there blood in the base of that tree? You know, it's a good call. We'll have to come back and look at it at some point. I would have had to fight this whole place. All these guards. Or I'd been like, I don't know what happened. I have no idea what happened. Those guards were dead when I got here. What do you mean? I have bits of them in my teeth. I have no idea what you're talking about. Alright. Osred the Second. The King of Northumbria sits at the very edge of his seat, one hand gripping each armrest of the chair, craning his neck to count your herd entering his hall. By his side stands a man whose austere robe marks him as a high-ranking religious figure. As you enter, he leans over to infect the king with a frown via the medium of cautioning whispers. The king motions to his guards to let you approach and then addresses you personally.
Peace be to you, traveler. You stand before Osred, the king of Northumbria. Hellexal, your majesty. My name is Poopsbjorn. I am the Thane from Jutland. Thane, you say? We have not been visited by your people before, however... That's not to say we are unfamiliar with you.
Again, the religious man leans in to whisper his counsel in the king's ear and probably give him a wet willy, too.
Gross. Previous travelers from Jutland have been somewhat troublesome, so you must forgive my caution. What's the purpose of your journey? We seek allies in your conflicts at home. We believe we have much to offer your court in return for your support. That rhymed. Ah, I'm so good.
Osred raises his hand, palm facing you in a gesture of rejection.
A diplomatic alliance is out of the question. We have more than enough problems of our own to deal with. Perhaps if we help you out with your problems, you'll reconsider our offer.
Osred visibly struggles to structure his words in a way that won't offend too much.
Unless you find God, I don't believe we'll come to an arrangement. A group such as yours is simply too politically inconvenient. Oh.
I could sass him and say that he's not a wise ruler. Or I could sass his god. Both of these seem aggressive, whereas this one seems like it's what he's saying we're not. But I'm afraid that will just end it.
Oh, God. A wise ruler wouldn't let preconceived notions about faith stand in the way of diplomatic negotiations. I don't recall asking for your advice on how to run my kingdom. You made your proposal, you have my answer. I hope you won't begrudge us that we'll be keeping an eye on you as long as you're within the borders of this realm.
The religious man beside the king raises his hand in a strangely casual gesture.
God save you all.
You dickhole. Finished? Alright, we gotta try some things for science. This is when we walked in, right? Or is this when we just ended? This might be when we just ended. I didn't think about the checkpoints. Yeah, I did. Okay, so let's load when we first walked into the room and choose to just leave. Although I'm kind of guessing all options will now leave me to not get the response I want. Maybe it's the allies of conflict at home. I don't know. God one. Nothing further to discuss. Shit. Alright. That didn't work. I'll try the one where we just walk away and he'll be like, wait. Seriously? You're just gonna walk away? If that doesn't work, then I guess I can try the like establishing trade routes and stuff, but something tells me yeah, it's all the same. You son of a bitch. I can't believe you. I could say we're emissaries on a goodwill mission from Alderaan. God damn it. Wait. But who? But the one I just... But... What happened to my initial one? It's gone now. Ow! Apparently it checkpointed over it? Which is extremely rude, but alright. Yeah, alright. All signs point to no, then. But Leofric has something to say. Smells like smoke. Somebody's burning outside.
A quick word, if you please. I trust you are not too surprised by His Majesty's rejection.
Actually, I was.
After all, you are foreign warriors of pagan faith.
I am not a common warrior. I did expect better treatment.
I regret if you feel you have been treated unfairly. Nothing of my king's behavior requires apology. I understand that it may be disappointing. I hope you don't find this impertinent, but would you and your retinue honor me with a practice fight?
We accept immediately.
Very good. I will borrow a suitable field south of the city. Across the river and meet in mock combat in the spirit of friendship.
Oh, you know the name of my ship. That's great. That's a good sign. Now to rob you blind. Damn. It's all being watched.
He wants me to leave town? I just got here. Surely there must be a murder mystery to solve. Also, it's burning hot where I live. It's the hottest it's been. And I've been recording less because to record and cut out like sound pollution and stuff normally means turning off all my fans, closing the door, things like that. One of the only things I get is when it gets late in the evening. Close my door. It's cold enough outside that I can open the window. Somebody is burning. There's a burn ban on. Are you kidding me? It's just smoke wafting in the window. A man dressed in tirade over. A man dressed in simple yet elegant clothes takes a few steps towards you as you leave King Osred's hall. He extends both hands to show you that he is unarmed. Though a smile rests on the man's lips, there is no hint of it in his eyes.
How fare you, Halfred? My name is Wada. I should like a word or two with you, if you could spare the time.
Of course. What is it about? Assassination the king?
Not here. I mean, how did you know? We should talk more in private locations. Come, I know of just the place.
His bedroom.
I knew it. What is this? Huh? You guys, gonna incite, a riot? What's going on? Rough-looking group. Not here to cause trouble, I hope.
Buongiorno. Who are you?
My name is Circa. Sikja. Just, why does that sound like they didn't even try? Sikja. Saika. Don't ever put a C and a G next to each other. I'm responsible for all bounties on the outlaws of the kingdom. Bounties? Look, I don't know you well enough to offer much. Can't send strangers out to enforce the king's justice. Come back when the people know your name, or at least won't bar their doors to you passing, and we'll talk. Alright. Oh, I lost my guy. Shit. Is this him? That's not him. You gradually become aware of a woman watching you from down the street. When your eyes meet her gaze, her face lights up with a smile that beams mischief. She raises a dainty hand in greeting and waves you closer. Brothel. She is a gorgeous woman, somewhere in her early 20s. She's alluringly dressed in red fabrics, worthy of a queen. You have no doubt men would kill for her, and something about her makes you think perhaps some have. Her voice is thick and smooth as honey.
Hey, boys. You wanna have a romp in the hay? It's a rare thing.
She's didn't say she wasn't a super hard chain smoker.
Rare thing to see such finely dressed visitors as you in our streets.
She leans slightly to look past you, letting her eyes glide slowly along your dick.
With a retinue like that, you must be some manner of king. Not quite the king. I'm Boobs Bjorn, Thane of Skjorn.
Curiosity twinkles in her eyes when you speak.
Your voice. You speak in such a strange way. Will you say something in your own language? Of all the strange things I have experienced here, you may be the strangest.
She conceals her smile. I know that word, but I don't know it written. She conceals her smile, so I'm going to butcher that with the back of her hand. But she cannot conceal her excitement.
That's beautiful. It sounds like a heathen spell almost. My name is Kyre, widow of the merchant Ballred. I am honored to meet you.
Almost imperceptibly, Kyre glides one step towards you.
I don't wish to impose upon a man of your standing, but you fascinate me. Will you consider lending me your aid? That very much depends on the nature of the argument. My husband was a great man. We had not been married long when disease claimed him, and I still live in sorrows and loss.
Kyre's voice rises slightly as she speaks and takes on a strangely wispy quality. It reminds you of Edith telling her stories around the hearth when you were a child.
Since his passing, I have known many suitors, like day after day, just banging them out. I mean, most I turn away, but some I've deemed worthy of my attention. I've bestowed favors upon 3 heroes in the past, but all have abandoned me in the end.
Smiling sweetly, she reaches up to brush a strand of golden hair away from her face. Somehow the gesture ends with her slender hand placed lightly on your chest.
If you can find them and reclaim my gifts, you will earn my undying gratitude, and you'll be richly rewarded in the sack, I promise. What are these gifts you want back?
As she speaks, she counts on her fingers.
Here in Jofruik, my youthful knight still holds a white glove, as token of what we once had together. In Scarborough, my poet carries my fairy ring, doubtlessly close to his heart, though he too fled me in the end.
A gray sadness comes over her.
And far to the north, the capital of Pix, my bear still has Woden's horn that I bestowed upon him before I knew his cruelty. If you can retrieve these past favors for me, I will give you a favor of your own, one that is worth more than the other 3 combined. I'll remember your offer, but I promise nothing. I'll be eagerly awaiting your return, oh mysterious stranger. I'll give you a mysterious stranger.
Gross. She's gross. I don't like her. She's a witch. She's an evil prostitute witch.
This will do. We're away from prying eyes. The walls of the old fortress lend some weight to our meaning, wouldn't you agree?
If you, what did you wish to discuss?
I'm in Ilderman, under King Osred, a noble, ruling over a small shire in the south. But Osred is not my sovereign. I serve another, our former king, Aelthered. First of his name, he was deposed and exiled a decade ago, but he has recently returned. I believe your arrival is quite fortuitous for Aelthered and for our plans, and I believe he would agree. If you travel to the woods to the northwest and meet him in his camp, you'll have much to discuss.
So the king doesn't know you serve another, huh?
He watched you for a moment before replying.
No. You've doubtlessly guessed that I'm taking a considerable risk in contacting you, but I'm counting on your self-interest. I observed your audience with the king, and you'll make no headway with him. Aelthered is much more reasonable.
I appreciate that you reached. I'll hear what this guy has to say, but I make no promises.
I would extort no promises from you at this stage. I'll travel ahead and let Aelthered know you're coming.
Just as Wada turns to leave, a voice rings out from behind you.
And what do we have here? An alderman consorting with the foreign heathens in secret? What will his majesty think when he hears of this?
Damn! Osred's spies have followed you from his hall. We must prevent word of our meeting from reaching the king, or Jofruik will be closed to me.
This is your problem, not mine. Bye.
Wada draws his sword resolutely.
You have to forgive me for making it your problem as well. It's my only option.
As Wada draws his weapon, so do Osred's men. Like it or not, you've got a fight on your hands now.
Shit.
But he's on our side. That doesn't make sense. Roskva, what are you doing in the front? You nerd. Wish they were clustered up a little more. Pull a shield guy away. He's a healer. Alright. Yes, expose him to the people. And then throw a rock at him. 56% chance. Come on, get a shittier percent chance. 31, there you go. Nice. Harried. Okay. I could kick a dude down. What am I doing in the back? $75, $75. Yeah. Oh. I mean, that could be enough. It's poison. You have to go back and touch him physically. All right. 7 enemies. Oh. Oh. Well, I don't want our flank to get flanked. You know what I'm saying?
One of these days, I should learn how to fight.
Why does it say it's a broken arrow? So I have to do it on the same person. Okay. No. I chose the wrong one. I didn't re-click quick shot. That's cool. No, yeah, that's cool. Wada, go get killed. Just go get murdered. What do you even do? Execute? Come on now. Can you throw anything? Can you... Really? Really? Oh, but you got archer moves. And yet you have a spear and a sword. Alright, yeah. Cool. Cool stuff. I really don't want to... split us up, but I guess I got to. Probably can't reach this guy. Of course not. I can't reach anybody 'cause I'm sick. 'Cause they put me in the back. I gotta go for him. Yes. I'd like to kill off one, but that's a lot of things not being crowd controlled. Gotta crowd control something. Oh, I can reach him. Alright. Oh, I didn't switch weapons. Oh well. It was enough, and I'm bloodthirsty now. Hey, guess what? You get to sit over here and ready yourself for the first person that enters melee. Enjoy! Wow. People are not tanky enough.
I failed you.
What? Alright, yeah. Sure thing. Gotta crowd control more, that's what I'm seeing. That is what I am seeing. Yep. Definitely got to focus on crowd control for the first couple of turns. Because on insane, things are actually insane. Cool. Cool. Execute. Mark the target for a killing blow on the next turn. Relentlessly dismember them if it deals any damage. What? That seems dumb. Probably better off just hitting him. His shield, though. Ugh. Yep. It's got a little poison. I'm sorry, you can't use heal on yourself? What? Alright, well, you know, we're learning. Can't move away. I could blow dust in his face. Yeah, get dusted. Get dusted! Alright, we gotta save her, though. We really do. I could knock him down. I think I got to. Hit! Blah! And then, just for fun, I throw a rock at him. While he's down. Yeah! Oh, jeez. Can't remember if he has the knockdown kick or not. I think I'll just stun anyways. And you can shank that guy. Shanky. Oh, it's a sword. Never mind. Hi, friend. Ow. So much damage. Alright, while he's on the ground, throw more rocks at him. Classy. Punch his dick off. Yep. Gone. No dick. Just chopping them to bits. But the person I healed before we came into town got injured again. Freaking just light punctures all over the place. The last of Volsrod's men falls, and with nary a pause to catch his breath, Wada draws a knife and finishes off each of the surviving attackers in turn.
Please forgive me for that display of cruelty. As I said, I must be absolutely sure the word of our meeting does not make it to the king.
He tosses a pouch of coin.
Here, their leader had this. Now it looks like a common robbery, and it's only right to keep the coins as thanks for helping me. I'm leaving for the Hero Woods at once. I hope you'll see you there. Go with God, mine or yours, whichever favors you best.
And then you loot. You loot all the boys. Ooh. I guess poison worked down on that lady. Alright, I'm not going to loot all these. No matter how many hot bladders they have. And I'm sure they have a lot. You find a man matching Kyre's description of her elfin knight sweeping in front of his house in a not-so-elfish manner. He becomes very ill at ease when it's clear that you mean to speak with him.
Well, let's skip the pleasantries. Hand over Kyre's white glove and we'll be on our way again.
The man is holding the broomstick in front of him like he's trying to hide behind it.
She chose you? Really? You are fully aware of what you've gotten yourself... Wait, are you fully aware of what you've gotten yourself into? Kyre's beautiful, that's true, but she's not normal. Yes, she certainly gave me that impression. That whole thing about me being her alpha knight, what title did she grant you, her tall warrior? She's obsessed with these whimsical tales. If you feel that way, why did you even keep the glove? Well, I suppose it was rather sweet at the time. The glove is a keepsake. It reminds me of our time together. I used to think that I would marry her. Just give us the white glove if you know it's good for you. I'll give it freely if you're so intent on it. It's worth nothing, but for the fond memories tied to it.
The man ducks into his house for a moment. When he reappears, he's holding a fine white glove, delicately pinched between index and thumb.
I warn you, though, Kyre's other paramours will not be so easy to part with their gifts. The one she called her poet I've met. He is a real sweet talker. I've never met the other one, the man from Pickland. I've heard the stories, though. He's a jealous man with a violent temper, and you should watch out for him. He won't be a match for me.
The man rubs his neck with his free hand.
I believe you. One final thing, please. Beware Kyre's charms. I remember how alluring she can be. She can drive a man to horrible deeds. Yeah, like what I was about to do to you for, not giving me the glove.
I gained 2 bladders. I gleaned 2 extracts, 2 extractive bladders. Nice. Oh, all right. Let's just look for people. People with quests. Quests? Hello? No? Bladders? No? Oh. A very young woman, barely out of adolescence, stands in front of a table that has sprouted a dense flora of herbs and fungi. The girl looks far too demure for this line of work. Her timid voice drowns completely in the ambient chatter of Market Street. But fortunately, her well-positioned stall and its blooming arrangements of wares still appears to attract its share of customers. Seeing you heading towards her, she takes a step back into the shade of the canvas, as though hoping to become invisible and thus avoid your frightful patronage.
What? Where did the merchant girl go? I could have sworn she was here just where? Oh, God.
Your performance would have turned the worst scald red with second-hand embarrassment, but the girl relaxes visibly and even permits herself to smile at your obvious display of humor.
Forgive me, Alfred. I meant no disrespect. My grandmother has instructed me not to deal with your people.
Oh, you have goods I need and I have coin. Please don't make it more complicated than it is.
She swallows hard. I bet she does. I mean, what? I don't get it.
I'll sell you whatever you need.
Do you have any thralls? I want to buy your humans. Shit. Alright, I didn't actually need anything that you were selling. Yep, empty. The one time I decided to... Uh-oh. Yadwolf? A beast! A beast! He grabs at your clothes. Animal panic writ across his face. Please, you have to help me.
Oh, slow down. Explain.
His fingers tighten as he clutches at you, as though the safety of his life depended on it.
It'll come for me next. The great black dog, the fires of hell in its eyes. All who look upon it will die. See there, across the bridge. It feasts in the alleyway on the victim before me.
He gathers himself, eyes still watering with terror.
It will not catch me, no evil. It will not catch me.
What a bitch. The Barcast. I know what that is.
Wherefore art thou Barcast?
That guy's just, oh, there it is. I gotcha. Damn. We missed it. But I found a wolf hide. Yeah. You kneel down to examine the corpse. Its wounds are many and worryingly savage. I have no perception. You examine the body. The flesh of its chest is nothing so much as glistening ribbons and fetid guts. Strong jaws and sharp teeth have torn hungrily into it.
This looks like a dog attack to me, albeit a particularly unpleasant dog.
Let's see if anyone nearby keeps dogs then.
You examine the area. I bet you do, sicko. Though difficult to make out, you discern tracks in the packed dirt of the alleyway, large paw prints and grooves scraped by long claws. You fail. The child wails in the distance. The sound is muffled voices and peal harsh laughter carries with you suck. All right, let's ask people. Sir. No, he doesn't know. Let's just run into the woods. Let's see if that guy had any bladders that he wasn't using. How do I get the candy? Oh, there it is. Nice. What? But I... Rude. Yep. Oh, yep, go that way. That makes sense. Yep. Villagers? Villagers, do you know anything about a doge? Doge? Hello? Evil doge? Passing a courtyard between some decrepit-looking homes, you recognize the young girl who stole from you. A young girl stole from me? When you enter the courtyard, your arrival generates quite the controversy. Wait, a young girl stole from me? When? Pretty sure I've been paying attention this whole time. A series of whistles, vaguely reminiscent of birdsong, summons no fewer than a dozen ragtag men and women armed, you think, with whatever pointy objects happen to be at hand. The oldest of them, a heavily scarred man with very little hair but a lot of gut, steps forward brandishing a knife in each hand.
What is this? Who are you? My name is Poopsymar and that girl has stolen from me. No member of my family would ever stoop to theft. You better turn around and get out of here before you upset someone. And just search the kid. You'll find a small pouch with more penis than a girl her age would ever be able to get on their hands on.
I don't appreciate your accusing my niece of theft, stranger. This will be our last warning. Get out.
Let me put it another way. Give me back my money, or we'll take you all apart limb by limb like the insects that you are.
The man looks like he's about to fire something back, but then he happens to take a good look at you, and he obviously sees something he doesn't like.
Wait, all right. There's no need for this to get out of hand.
The old man nearly lifts the small girl off the ground by the ear and barks some stern command. Immediately, the girl produces your pouch and drops it to the old man's expectant palm.
Here, this is all she stole. Take it or leave it. So, you're a family of thieves, is that right?
Old man shoots you a withered look from beneath deeply furrowed brows.
My niece has some bad habits, that's all. We're all honest, God-fearing people. You better stop lying to me before I lose my patience. All right, you're right. We're thieves. What do you want? If I were to come across any valuable items while I'm in town, would you be able to be interested in taking them off my hands, eh?
His eyes grow wide, and he spends some time just staring at you while his mind adjusts to this unexpected new set of possibilities.
You are offering to steal for us? I'm thinking it'll be more of a collaboration.
His eyes glide over you and your companions again, and a slight smile settles over his thick lips. He puts away his knives and thrusts out his hand.
My name is Mabon. But I'm not here to make friends.
Mabon holds up his hands and surrendered.
To business, then. My dear family and I have made a decent living off the merchants, pilgrims, and other travelers over the years. But as you might guess, we have to keep our hands off the residents of the fair town. If we start stealing from our neighbors, we'll soon get caught. It's a bad idea to shit where you eat, as it were. You, though, have no such problem. You can relatively safely break into any local homes that might have a rich bounty to offer. And as it so happens, we have some idea of which homes might be worthwhile. I don't take orders from you. If I find something worth fencing, I'll bring it back to you. It's the extent of our collaboration.
He holds up both hands, palms facing you.
All right, that's fine. You know where to find me.
I made all kinds of friends with my current allies. They're like, morale down, morale up, morale down. And then I robbed him. I just sassed this guy about being a family of thieves.
And then I stole his bladder. And his kidneys.
Alright, so I don't know what we're doing. We're just running around. Looking for dudes. Emma Triffledberger.
Look at you, menacing and foreign, come to raid my home, poor woman. Wait, come to raid the what? You want to bang me? I warn you, my dogs are fiercer than they look.
Do you let your dogs roam at night?
She laughs, a reedy, hacking wheeze.
My darlings, do not kill the poor man in the alley. Is that not why you're here? We're glad you have not seen the creature that did it.
I have no time for your nonsense. A man is dead and another scared witless. Tell me what you know, please.
Do not dismiss the thought so quickly. There are old things in this world. A moment ago, my darlings went mad with fear. They barked at the walls like the devil himself were here. Mark my words, Norseman. Another victim lies within the old walls.
Barghest?
Her eyes grow wide and bright, strange fervor coming over her old form.
It enters our city. From time to time, it does. Great black dog with fiery eyes. The snickets and ginnels of Yorwick have become its abode. Death follows where the Barghest passes. Beware the rattling of chains.
Oh, tell me more, I said begrudgingly.
When it appears, all dogs follow it, howling and baying. When it lays across the threshold of your house, your end is foretold. Superstitious drivel.
Whoa, she's stuck in a thing 10 miles away.
What do you know of the supernatural? But no, it cannot cross running water. It will find a way to you, yes, but it may buy some time.
You believe the strangest things. There must be more evidence of this creature somewhere elsewhere. And then you kill her. And you feed.
Should probably go get Roscoe stuck in a back alley somewhere. Oh, maybe not. Just leave her over there. Oh, we've been there. Come back this way. Gotta fill in this map, you know? Kind of. Ish. Running water. Nice. Wait, now we can talk to this guy? Can we push him off? It's about the dog, isn't it? He looks at you with hollow eyes, barely acknowledging your presence.
The flames were everywhere.
Slap him. Snap out of it.
Good. Tenderman. Tender means won't pull him from despair.
He yelps in pain, shrinking back from your resounding strike. His eyes focus on you, filled with fear.
But what is there to do? How do I... What now?
You take him as a you serve me now, or you'll die here simple.
He hangs his head numbly.
There is nowhere else to go.
Boom. Thralls. That's how you get thralls.
You work for me. Or die.
Uh-oh. It's poor craftsmanship. Port Gyrfa of Yorwich is a squirrely monk with a harried expression on his arms full of scrolls.
Wait, where? Has, you're here to see me?
I seek permission to land my ship at the pier.
His eyes glide over your armor and equipment, and he swallows hard. I bet he does. I still don't get it.
And, what kind of ship are we talking about?
The cargo. It's a cargo ship. It's a cargo ship. The name is Friendship.
He licks his lips nervously.
Yes, I'm sure it is, of course. Well, so the fee is 15 pence per month for a ship like yours. I am required to demand payment for half a year at a time. Considering your unique situation, I will be adding a few extra fees on top of that. Think of it as collateral.
The cleric counts quietly on his fingers for free moments.
Yes, so the total comes out to 150 pence.
What? Draw my blade.
I have a counter offer.
Cleric's eyes are fixed on your blade.
Oh, a counter offer.
Pick your nails with the point of the knife.
Grant docking permission to the Friendship, and I will let you keep all your fingers.
Please, there's no need for my fingers. For threats. I'll give you permission.
You sheathe your sex again. Just hot sex sheathing action. Looks like the Port Gyrfa may have shat himself. A little.
If you bring your ship into the city, it won't be challenged.
Damn right. And then I rob him.
It's all red now.
I can't be caught stealing. Probably have to, leave town for this dog thing. Alright. Fresh fish. Get your fresh fish over there. I think we've nearly uncovered the whole map of this town, maybe? Theodore Kadabdibdibdibu. What you got to say? Find yourself amongst supernaturally drawn... Wait, you find yourself almost supernaturally drawn. You find a whole bunch of supernatural drawn creatures made out of crayon. To a stall stacked full of pelts and weapon parts, the man in front of the table is clearly born to man a stall. He is round of belly and red of cheeks, with a friendly smile permanently affixed to his face, and a voice that booms across the busiest part of Market Street without at any point becoming obnoxious. He beckons you closer and invites you to gaze upon his abundant selection of merchandise with a sweep of his hand.
Welcome, Norseman. I was wondering when you'd pay a visit to my excellent stall. I heard there were new faces in this town. I'll cut you a good deal if you're looking to buy. I'm certain you'll find my stocks to be the highest quality.
Do you have any weapons for sale? For the assassination of a king, perhaps? Not your king. Definitely not that.
No swords. And spears will not simply sit around in a market stall and wait for a buyer. They are made to order or bought directly from their owners. Why don't you talk to the smith inside the walls?
When you know what's needed, my stall will still be here, and I am all too happy to sell you the materials for the smith's work.
Are you selling thralls? Damn it. I'm sure I will. You son of a bitch. Well. Some other spots on the map. And a lot of looting to do. Oh my god, so much loot. A disgusting amount. Even. Alright, well, I am going to end it here and loot all of those insane amount of barrels. Unless they're stealing. Nope, they're not. This is my life now. Just looting. Looting bladders. Alright. Well, for now, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time for more hot, steamy poop action.